Biden's president. Ha 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 ha
God bless. You may be seated. Hey, wasn't that laughing guy the one who tried to give COVID-19 a blowjob earlier this year? I remember. It didn't work. All right, hey, you may be seated. I'm the Reverend Shnorr. Big week, right? We found out who our president's. No, we didn't find out nothing about him. We found out who the president might be. We found out who the president might not be, but we got no decision. Then we found out like a week later, hey, there's a vaccine for the COVID going to come out. Then we find out Alex Trebek passed away. And it's like, what? It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. But there's a scary thing that I've come across here. Now, I don't get into who you should vote for or nothing like that. I give a rat's ass who you voted for. But now this is scary stuff here. This guy, I'll paraphrase for it. Hey, buck up, assholes. You lost. But besides thinking about America, hey, you might want to think about whether or not you're going to be able to get a job after supporting the candidate you supported who is not the candidate I supported. I don't know about you, but I liked it a lot better when this asshole was saving failing bars and restaurants, you know. Go back to changing out how many stools you got, you piece of garbage. So that's that for him. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's been a long, hard election, and I don't know. Nobody's come to win yet. Sounds like the usual case. Hey, real quick, we'll read a little something and get started here, and we'll bring in Brother Carlito and see what he's got on tap for us. It says, but what did you come out to see? A man clothed in soft garments? So I want you to think about that while we try to figure out what the hell's going on in our country. Hey, let's bring in Brother Carlito and see what he's got on tap for us.
I got a lot on tap for you, Rev. God bless you, and God bless the congregation, and God bless the United States of America on this great election.
Amen. I don't ever recall an election lasting this long.
Usually when you take the pills.
Right. Even then, you got to go to call the doctor if it does.
Which one?
Probably Fauci.
Look at the head on this sucker. I screwed this up pretty good.
Well, that's all right. You stick your finger in it.
Oh.
You got to get the tip down to the wet part.
I'll just drink it.
Okay. So, how have you been?
We're doing, I'm doing good. I hear you're doing good. Our viewers are doing good. Hopefully, we're going to keep numbers growing. How'd you guys like the open? There was a hidden somebody in there, a little Cobra Kai guy.
Miyagi-Do.
Yeah, it was Miyagi Dojo Go. I hope he's watching tonight. Sammy Zenith, I need some questions from you too, Sammy Zenith, and also Nelson Toe. I'm gonna defer to the two technicians on this show. I need a PS5. It's a Christmas gift for somebody. I was up all night searching for this damn thing.
Did you try Target?
Target? Did I try Target? I tried Walmart. Certain drop zones. You got to keep spamming the website. That means refreshing. I got all the lingo down.
It's like in the old days when we tried. Remember when we went to concerts and stuff? Is it like getting concert tickets to your favorite to Bon Jovi or something?
Yeah, but at least you could bring a good-looking girl to help you get the 2 tickets. Here, you're just talking to a computer the whole time, and hopefully that they're looking back at you.
Nelson Toes says you got to get them online. Well, you saw that at the same time I did.
Yeah, was that? Yep. I have had a COVID test. I have had 2 COVID tests. I was always staying positive, and I'm still negative.
Hey, God bless. I'm waiting for them to come out with a rectal COVID test, and then I go get one.
Oh, I'll give you one.
All right. I got a big swab.
I usually use 2 fingers.
Even better.
I call it the 71. COVID's.
Well, anyhow, I'm hoping I'm negative. We'll talk about that later.
Note it, Skylar.
GameStop. All right. Hey.
So, hang on. Wait.
Everybody run to
update there?
GameStop
We got
on
PS5
Tuesday
that comes out on
and buy
Friday.
Carlito a PS5. And if you're not the first to get it to him, well, then now you have a PS5.
And you know what? If I get 2 PS5s, we'll have a PS10. Real quick, I got a present for you.
Oh,
We're going to have a very special, we're going to have a very reverie Christmas. God knows we're going to be stuck in our houses again. That's why I rebirthed the COVID-19 class of 2020, and I could be taking a Sharpie and making that a 1.
right. We're going to, it's not going away, I don't think. We got the vaccine ain't going to do nothing.
So let me tell you what I got you, Rev.
Oh,
We're going to call it the Brother Carlito, the Rev Shnorr. December, we'll start on my birthday, December 1st.
Okay. Oh, your birthday's coming up quick.
I got you one of these two. Oh my God.
Oh, it's heavy. I like heavy.
That is heavy.
Get
It's a advent oh my God, advent calendar beer box.
there's
We're
a
going to
special
test out all the beers.
there's a special place in heaven for you, brother Carlito. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my
You just brought the spirit back into the holy times. Don't break them.
Look, they're all nicely placed. Oh, look at the first one I grabbed out.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be. And when does Evans got to start soon, huh? When's Palm Sunday?
Hey, Rev, it's our show. We can start whenever we want. Today we're going to taste hillbilly water, Bud Light.
Hams. It's a beer refreshing.
We got a lot to get to today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do some election recap. And we're not size.
No, we're not picking sides.
No.
There's no real good side.
Or size.
Size. No size. Sides.
But we're going to do a little of the blunders, shall we say?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Checking out all the elections, all the posts, all the live aspects of the election, the coverage, right? Now, we all knew who ran. There were 4 notables, correct?
Right.
It was, go ahead.
The president, Donald Trump.
Okay.
The former vice president, the old guy, Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
There's some chick, I forget her name.
Okay.
And, of course, our favorite, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger,
Kanye
Adam
West.
West. Oh, Kanye West.
Yeah, yeah.
I get those two confused all the time.
Now, I think you could. Remember Jay Leno used to do The Man on the Street
Yes.
and have you guess people?
Right?
I believe, and I'm even going to go with Donald Trump, meaning I'm going to put him in the category of Joe Biden, and it was, who was the female?
Glenn Worley?
The independent. I don't know. Joe Jorgensen?
Okay, sure. Let's run with
whatever.
that.
My point is, we can't even name her.
Right. We don't know her.
But in a lineup, I guarantee you could pick out Kanye West. Every age group, right?
Absolutely.
You saw a picture, Kanye West is Kanye West.
Yeah.
Trump, blow up balloon with orange, Joe Biden, the grandpa in the corner, and the lady we don't know. But who's the person we do know?
Kanye West.
You're going to tell me this news department of this particular station, which I don't even know where it is, could not find a picture of Kanye West.
Well, first of all, that is probably the most racist thing I've ever seen in my life. But I know that within a Google second, or even just turning on my Spotify and my iTunes, I could come up with a picture of Kanye West to put in there if I wanted. And go back real quick.
Okay.
This is a lie. Here's fake news for you right here, folks. Okay. Joe Jorgensen has 2,400 votes. Kanye West has about half that.
He has 0%.
That's not 0%. There is a percent there. It's not zero. It's if he had no votes, it's 0%. But he's got a percentage. It might not be 1, but it's not 0 either. It's somewhere in between. I'm no mathematician, but come on. He's got some votes there. He got mine.
Oh God, it was great. So that was my funny blunder.
I got a question for Brother Carlito.
I got answers.
So I'm not that into politics or nothing. But when did the president thing mix with the World Wrestling?
You mean like WW? Oh, you can't say WWF anymore. That's World Wildlife Federation. We're talking WWE.
WWE, the entertainment.
So when has the presidential, the presidential candidates
Right.
crossed over to World Wrestling Entertainment, as we know WWE?
Right.
I don't know.
This year. Can I show you? I want to show you now on Saturday night.
Okay.
Joe Biden came out to accept what, nothing official, but he's accepting on behalf of himself the president-elect title. Let me show you what happened here.
Roll the clip.
And it is now my great honor to introduce the President-elect of the United States of America, Joe Biden.
What an entrance. He can move for an old tyke.
If I knew he had this in him, I might have voted for him. I don't know.
That's an entrance.
Yeah.
That is an entrance.
I can't wait to hear his speech. This is going to be good.
You choose me?
Hey, I'll tell you what. That was entertaining, if nothing else.
He can move.
Yeah, well, why the hell didn't he do that all summer? All summer long, I thought, well,
He was like
this should
trotting.
be
Pop,
feed-
pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, he looked like he should have been feeding pigeons all summer long, and then all of a sudden he gets elected, and he's running out there like he was Caitlyn Jenner before the surgery,
Speaking, we got a rev letter that was sent to us, and speaking of the Jenners, we're gonna get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
But it's a real doozy.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Also, another superstar, Britney Spears, in the news again.
I like her. She looks better without her hair shaved.
Right. Well, anyways, her dad is in the news again. Remember, speaking of the shaving her head, she went a little loony bin, right, back in the day. Got herself back together. Career skyrocketed. Had a tour in Vegas, right? A mainstay in Vegas.
Right. She did it all right.
Yeah, she went to court. She went to kick her dad out of being in charge of all her money and keeping her on a straight and narrow, right?
Right.
The judge, I think, declined, kept her dad still involved in her finances and her career. She says she's fine. Now, everybody posts stuff on Instagram, right?
Right.
So everybody could have a little fun on Instagram. So could Britney.
Sure.
So this is one of two posts. So this one, I could see maybe a little risque, but it is Instagram. Got to keep the followers attached, right? People
Sure,
like
sexy
yourself.
girls all the time. Yeah.
I call this a Bubbles post. Not
45
bad.
seconds of that, and I'm relaxed for the night.
Then she talks.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Usually it's never a good thing.
Roll the tape.
So this is the exact same bathing suit I wore like 3 days ago to the beach, but I said, hey, why not give it another shot? But while I'm at it, I just wanted to let you guys know the 5 most important things that you need to bring when you go to the beach. A towel, oil, sunscreen, a dog, and a hat. I'm gonna go to my jacuzzi now.
Does the hat need to be made out of tinfoil?
Or does the sunscreen have to be SPF 50?
Woo! Something's not.
Does she know she had makeup on from last night that she should have used a baby wipe to get off?
I was gonna say, bring the raccoon stuff, get that off your eyes, and maybe a hairbrush might help.
You know what gets me is when people take a shower, you think when you come out of the shower, you're dried off and you're clean, right?
Right.
I've heard many people say, females that say that they take their makeup off when they get out of the shower, like they finally do their face wash. Because it's a separate unit of material.
Right. It's not just soap and water. They got things
Right.
going on there.
Right. Well, got me going. I don't know.
Well, there's a part of me that loves the crazies too. And there's a little bit about that's sexy that she has no idea what the hell's going on, and but I hope her for the best and whatnot.
I know. When she opened up her mouth, I was like, ay, 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 ay.
Yeah.
Could you see the judge going, okay, well, she's making posts, she's staying current, she's staying in the now, and then the next, when he's like, denied.
Here's the things she forgot to mention. First of all, if you're going to go to the beach, you need a cooler full of cold chicken.
Cold chicken.
Oh, I mean cooked.
Okay.
You get it to fried chicken and put it on ice, so you got cold chicken when you
And
get
Triscuits.
Triscuits, exactly. Beer, of course, cold beer.
Okay.
Maybe some Sunkist or Orange Crush, something like that. And something to throw around and play with. Football or, maybe a floaty to help you.
A noodle. A noodle. You need a noodle.
Right. Here's lots she left out, which makes me think maybe she's a little nuts, First of all, you cannot go
She's
to
Brittany, bitch.
beer and chicken. That's just it's a given. You got to have those two things, and then you don't even mention noodles and floaties and a mask, so you can see what the hell's you're stepping on and whatnot. And snorkel.
She gave us a
been
list.
down under
5
the-
things we should bring, right? And then she
Right.
goes, I'm going to go jump in the hot tub.
That's the other. What are the 5 things they need to bring to the hot tub? Is what I want to know.
Penicillin.
Yes, number 1 always.
You've been in those hot tubs in Jamaica.
Yep, and I'm guessing Brittany's is pretty much the same.
I got pregnant. I'm not even a female.
I saw that floating on the top and thought, who farted? Hey, did you hear it? Now, we're talking about the election real quick.
Okay.
President Trump, I mean, we pick a little bit on Joe Biden. We got to talk about President Trump. He wants recounts.
Right.
And it took Nevada forever to count those ballots. The first time. Now he wants them to count them again.
They should get those guys who deal the decks of cards. You ever see those puppies count?
Right.
Yeah.
But I was able to obtain through spurious sources. I got video of the actual first count in Nevada
No shit.
and why it took so long. You want to see it?
Yeah, roll the tape, bro.
I got bus. Hang on here. Here we go. This is the ballot count in Nevada in the presidential election.
2044, 2045.
So that's why that took so long. The showgirls are all over the place.
Everybody's got their bubbles.
Right? There's good looking everywhere in Vegas.
Who cares, right?
Yeah, I ain't going to be there anytime soon.
1 for me, 1, 2 for you. 2 for me, 3, 4 for me. 5
That's
for
right.
you, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for me.
That's how they count them out there. unless you're counting them for me.
Let's get to this mailbag. This is a doozy.
Oh, yeah. What do you got there?
Well, we haven't been on the air for a while, and people need your help.
Oh, poor people.
This one is coming from the southern state of Florida. It starts off, Dear Rev.
It's for me.
All right, here we go. My husband and I have been together for 11 years. My husband is my prince, charming, and my happily forever after. She's deep. Recently, though, he has discovered that he likes to wear women's clothes. It started with him wearing women's underwear under his clothes, which didn't bother me. I even bought him a few pairs that I liked. It has progressed quickly, though. Kiss of death. He assures me that he isn't gay. He does not want to become a woman. That was that Jenner thing I told you about earlier.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And he does not want to always dress in women's clothing full time. However, a lot of key words here. In all the writing classes I failed, I remember keywords are indicators. So, however, some of his behaviors have changed, and he is wearing women's clothes, and wearing women's clothes have increased tremendously. When I tried to discuss my concerns with him, he said I was being irrational. We fought, and I thought we had worked things out, but he still has attitude with me. I don't want to stifle him, but it seems not to bother him, but starts to bother me a lot more. She's really confused.
Yeah.
I have no one to talk to about this. Signed, Stuck in a Crack.
Well, stuck in a crack. Here's what I got to say to you. First of all, he's wearing women's clothes and he likes them that much. You're going to have to expect some attitude because with the bra and panties comes attitude. I learned that a long time ago. Second of all, you're in competition now. You're not in a loving relationship because he's lying to you. You don't want to be lied to. I don't care. First of all, who cares what someone wears? Except it doesn't just come upon a guy. I'll tell you right now. Nobody goes, I've been wearing boxer shorts all my life. But now that I'm married and settled down, wow, that Victoria's Secret thong looks really nice. I would like a string up my crack. It doesn't happen. So I'm guessing he was into this long before he let you know, which is dishonest. Okay. The other thing you got to know is as a woman now, you know how to get back at him because you know what you would hate someone to do to your wardrobe. I don't know if it's you'd hate them to throw away your favorite shoes or your favorite blouse. But whatever it is that would bother you is probably going to bother him. So that's what I encourage you to do. If he's got a favorite pair of pumps, toss them or take them back. If you can get money from Florsheim or Payless from them, take them back, get that money, buy yourself a pair of shoes. Unless you got the same size. If you got the same size, you might either you're got a little guy you can get rid of, or you're a big gal with giant feet who needs to probably just deal with whatever he's got going. But if you don't have the same size, get yourself a pair of shoes with the money you got from returning his shoes. Throw away any matching handbags. Things that he really likes that makes him feel pretty are the things you want to return to the stores or donate to Goodwill or to hookers or something. And that's and then you want to start moving money and make sure that you don't ruin his job until the divorce is final. That's a big mistake a lot of women make. Oh, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna tell all your coworkers that you dress up in ladies' clothes and you go around sleeping with the secretaries. Don't ever do that until after you get his money and the divorce is final. Then you go and ruin his life. But never ruin a guy's life when you're banking on his role. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's that or you deal with it. It depends on whether you love him or not. But, here's the secret. There ain't no Prince Charming ever. If you think someone's your Prince Charming, you are living in a fantasy world, and someday reality is going to sneak up and tell you, yeah, he's wearing your glass slipper.
Rev, I couldn't said it any better. And Kathy Cross England says, I hate when my man stretches out my thongs.
Oh, well, I've met her man, and I can see how he could do that. God bless.
Rev, I believe you wanted to show me a video.
I do. I have
Chicago.
More videos. So, yeah, now, I don't know if you guys are aware, if you're not a Chicagoan or an Illinoisan, hey, man, COVID is coming back big time, and our governor and our mayor like to just shut everything. It's like a game to them. They want to, we're going to shut down your place of business. Not next week, but tomorrow at midnight, tonight. So there's two things. First of all, Mayor Lightfoot put out this video about when Donald Trump lost, about science being back. So I'm going to show you that one first.
Thank God. Science is back, baby.
A last hug shared between customers outside Lakeview's Redmond Ale House. The popular Northside sports bar doors closed for good. Just the latest casualty of the COVID-19 economic impact. The Restaurant Association estimates about a quarter of all restaurants to close as a result of this pandemic.
Too bad economics wasn't one of those sciences she's so thrilled about. But still, COVID is a serious thing. I don't deny that. But at the same time, our big fat... Wait, who's that baby? Here's a big fat baby. Rich baby.
Yeah, who?
Yeah. Little Lord Fauntleroy or something like that.
Yeah, we've had him on the show once or twice, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was... That's the one.
Right. He pops up all over the place.
Why is this important? Because
he's like a little emperor. So little Lord Fauntleroy and his midget friend, you just saw in that video, they're ready to shut everything down again. No, hey, folks, we got to do something, and in the next few weeks, we're going to have to start lowering. No, it's like, hey, guess what? Tomorrow, you're done. And it's not very good for small businesses are really hurting, as you saw at the end of that clip there. And I have actual video of how bad it is here in Illinois. This is just, people going out having a little something to eat.
How are you obtaining all this?
Oh, I got people. I got spies all over the place. They are sinners. Spies are sinners because they're always fooling and sneaking people, and they need to get into heaven.
I bet you they're wearing women's underwear.
Sometimes they have to for their job. I get videos, special videos for that too. They go sneak in the ladies' room and
fans only.
Completely different show for that. Mm-hmm. But I got this. This is a video of the crackdown in Chicago on restaurants and bars and people gathering just to love each other and be outside.
May I say it? Roll the clip. You know that guy counting down?
Yeah.
I bet you he was the alderman. He was showing it. He was showing his support. He got tipped off, and he snuck out with the wife right when they broke the door down. Didn't pay the bill.
Exactly. And that's the worst of it all is, hey, you can't do this and you can't do that, and these guys can't sell this and these guys can't sell that. But my hairdresser and my family can go do whatever the hell they want. Hey, you can't go to Florida. If you do, you got to come home in 2 weeks. You got to sit in your bedroom and breathe into a paper bag. But my fat ass family can get on a private jet and go down to Florida whenever they want. You can't go out to a restaurant, but I can rent out a supper club up in Wisconsin and have my fill of cheese curds, and the hell with the rest of you. Hey, don't get a haircut. Don't go to a beauty salon. Don't go to a restaurant. Don't get a cup of coffee here. But, I got to bring in my hairdresser to come get me a private little shampoo and a buzz cut or whatever the hell she does. It's ridiculous. First of all, like I said, it's a dangerous disease and you got to be careful out there. But at the same time, what are you going to have people jumping off the goddamn bridge because their whole life savings is gone? They put it to a bar or a restaurant or a little place, that little joint that people in the neighborhood come and gather at. They can do it in 6 feet apart. They can do it with masks on. They can wash their goddamn hands. You don't have to be their mother-in-law or their dad or their mother's state looking over them. Let people do their thing and be safe about it, but don't let people go bankrupt and die jumping off of cliffs and whatnot because they just can't make it anymore. If you're going to do that, then pay them their friggin' what they would normally get and do it out of your pocket instead of my taxes, you fat piece of garbage. He's a fucking billionaire, but he doesn't know what he's going to. He wanted a fair tax. Well, do you know how much money of his own money he spent trying to take my money away from me? If he'd have just donated that into the pension fund, everything would have been fine. But no, he's got a little Lightfoot. Yeah, hey, give people a chance at least. I'm not saying forget that this thing doesn't happen and forget that people are getting sick, but give these small businesses a chance for Christ's sake, and don't be so the way you are. It's enough. Enough is enough is enough. And it's up to the rest of us, too. If you're going to go to the tavern, put on a face mask until you got to take a sip of your beer and wash your hands and do your thing. But quit shutting shit down already, for Christ's sake. And you know what, too? They buy their food and they buy their drink for the weekend, right? They do that earlier in the week. And then you come out on Wednesday and say, hey, by the way, you're shut down tomorrow morning. Well, now they got all that stuff that's going to go bad that they bought for the weekend. And the next weekend, you at least give them that weekend to get rid of that stuff? No, they don't, because they don't care. They don't know. They never worked for a living. They don't know. What do they know?
Reverend,
nothing.
You couldn't have said it any better.
Thanks. I thought about that a lot.
I could tell. Let's do a peace shot.
We should do a peace shot. And you know who I want to do a peace shot to?
Who?
When all this other stuff going on, this year wasn't bad enough. There's one guy out there who made us all want to be a little smarter. Just be a little more in tune with things. To know a little bit about painters and books and writers and where countries are in the world and what cultures got. And if you got things right, you thought you were brilliant because it wasn't some silly supermarket sweep. This was real. And you felt intelligent, and he made you want to be intelligent. And Alex Trebek was actually, for those of us who've been in TV, I'll tell you that his job was not an easy one. It was a hard job. He's juggling a lot of things. Plus, he's got some guy talking in his ear the whole time. And he did it. You never knew any of that. It looked easy. And, since he got cancer last year, I don't know anyone who's handled that better, that publicly at least. He did a great job. So tonight's peace shot, I think, should go out to Alex Trebek.
That's right, buddy.
I almost cried when I saw that he died. I know the guy was 80. He had a beautiful life, but I've been watching him since I was a little guy.
Did you hear he was still coming back into work? He needed 2 weeks off to rest up.
Yeah, he was in the studio like 10, 11 days before he passed away. And right, for those of you who don't know about TV, we'll tell you real quick. So they tape a week's worth of Jeopardy every day.
Those are long days, buddy.
5 shows a day. The lights are hot. It takes a lot of energy. I would come off of 15 minutes on that show we were on and be exhausted. I mean, it takes a lot out of you. And this guy would do 5 a day while fighting prostate cancer and chemotherapy and be sick to his stomach. People didn't think he could get through it. And he did it so much for the last few months that they got enough shows to get him through Christmas Day. That's his last show that's going to air is Christmas Day. It ain't easy. Brother Carlito can attest. Yeah, you've been in the control room and on the set, on the stage.
And it gets long, and your brain gets cloudy, and alcohol's not even involved yet for some. And I heard he was at a 10 from the time he walked in to the time he left.
Right, and he still did station promos. Could you imagine?
Oh. Well, I like to buy a pea shot. What is Alex Trebek?
God bless to Alex Trebek.
Salute.
One of a kind. That's pretty good. At first, I had to go back for another round.
What a pea shot. Rev, what is a good show coming back on this Thirsty Thursday?
Yeah.
I love all the erection results we talked about.
Yeah, and still no one's come to say hi or, declare a winner.
I hear you. Oh, wait a second. Now, Pete Hirschberger is one of our faithful viewers. I don't know if he's in the house tonight. If you didn't catch the open of our show, we showed a couple clips. It is November. We like to call it, for the men, No Nut November. So we comprised our yellow, he wasn't yellow, he was a yelling preacher that has 2 private jets and multiple houses, but he's a man of the cloth and the word. Bullshit. But also slipped into that, you could rewind the show after we're done and watch it, but also slipped into it, one of our super fans, Pete Hirschberg, in his Cobra Kai outfit, and we're going to replay that right now.
Hi, I'm Johnny Lawrence.
He's amazing, first of all. I wouldn't want to be Johnny up against that.
No, that is a true Cobra Kai right there.
You can't sweep that leg.
No, not at all. And I don't think he shows, what are they trying to teach? He shows no mercy.
No mercy.
That's right. Also involved in that open today, you gotta love this one. One of class.
Brother Carlito, do me a favor. Explain No Nut November. What's that about?
So No Nut November has to do, obviously, women have Breast Cancer Awareness Month. No Nut November, no Shave November. Unfortunately, I think I'm not shaving at all up above. And but it's to bring awareness to men's cancer screening, right? Your prostate, your nuts, right. No Nut November, and keep everybody healthy down there. But was that Seinfeld episode? I remember it, but was that even that wasn't even a thing back then. I think it just happened that they did the episode and now it's popular.
Right. Yeah. It was the contest. It was which I'm confused. Does doing that, loving yourself in private, was that prevent prostate cancer or does it cause prostate cancer?
I think. Sorry, I'm reading this. I think the fact that you stay away from it, if you do it, I think it brings awareness to your mind that you don't think about that stuff because you're thinking about getting checked out in that area and making sure you're healthy to continue it in December.
Here's my fear. Is if you're not getting any kind of action down there from yourself or anyone else, then you go see
kind of like Skyler?
Like Skyler, right? Because his wife's, she's got two hands on her mouth, don't she? You get no action, and then you go see a doctor who makes good money, dresses nice, puts on a warm pair of gloves and starts touching her down there. I'm a little worried he might get the wrong impression because you might, since you haven't had much going on, you might react differently than you otherwise. Exactly. So that would be my fear. So I would think No Nut November probably should wait until after you get your exam. Because someone sticks a finger in your butt and you haven't had any
pleasure?
Pleasure?
What you want, boy?
You haven't had any real intimacy with yourself or someone else like that monkey's doing? A finger in the butt might be one of the best things that ever happened to you for a while, and you might.
And you know what happens?
November, right there on the table.
For those few seconds that it might happen, and you may get some feeling down there that you're like, whoa.
Right.
Then all of a sudden.
3, 2, 1.
And then you remember you're at the doctor's office.
That's right. You got to think about the pool jumps. You're right. That's why I got a Filipino doctor. He's got tiny fingers.
I hear you.
Get ready.
That's how he starts every examination. Get ready.
Rev, it was a good show, bro, but it's last call.
Already? Holy crap. 45 minutes already.
Oh,
hey.
What?
Did we get everything?
I think we got through everything.
We did. Hirschberg didn't see himself starring in it either. It's too bad.
Pete actually took a day off. That is unacceptable.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Hey, we were not here. So happy birthday to the United States Marine Corps, or as they call them, the University of Science, Math, and Technology. Or no, the University of Music, USMC. University of Science, Music, and Culture.
Right.
So happy birthday, Marines. Hirsch is probably still sleeping from their birthday party 2 days ago.
Yes.
And happy Veterans Day, and thank you for your service to all the veterans out there.
And Nelson Toe posted a great picture of I saw it, your brother. That's right. I saw that picture.
Hey, thank you, brother, for his service, and all you guys out there and women too who have served for our, keep us safe and for our freedoms and freedom around the world.
Reverend, great show. I'm getting out of here. You can take us home.
So long. All right. Hey, thank you, brother Carlito. That was the wrong hand to salute with. I was not in the military, obviously, and for good reason. Flat feet. Anyhow, hey, God bless you all. I hope that you had a good time today as we did. And whoever wins, may they lead this country into brighter days. And we're going to have to keep track on that because who knows what's going to happen. It gives us something fun to do while we're locked up at home and all the bars are closed. In the meantime, stay positive. No, think positive. Stay negative. And you have one for me because I'm going to have one for each one of you. God bless. Thanks for joining us tonight. In the meantime, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Fuck this shit. I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit. I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.